Hi guys, this is Kevin with KKOA, Kevin Kim Outdoor Adventure. Today we are going to, real sad time, we are going to be winterizing our RV. This is definitely one step you don't want to forget to do. Next you want to check your anode rod. So this is part of ownership, whether you do it yourself or you go and take it and have it done professionally done. It's a necessary step, especially if you plan on leaving your RV up for storage for any extended period of time during the winter months. These steps are pretty much the same no matter what kind of travel trailer, fifth wheel, or RV that you have. They all basically have the same kind of steps that you do need to take place, and they vary a little bit different, but let's go ahead and get started. When winterizing your RV, one of the first things that you want to do is you need to make sure that your black tank and your gray tanks are fully flushed out and they're fully drained. If you have not done this, go take it and get it a good cleaning, especially at the end of the season. Go ahead and clean those out really well and make sure they're fully drained before getting started. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to drain your freshwater tank and your lower point drains. Ours are back here in the back. So you'll have your hot, your cold, and your hot. You want to make sure that these are fully drained. I've already kind of pre-drained these, so there may not be much that comes out. But however, you want to make sure that these are fully drained. You also want to make sure that you drain your freshwater tank, that it too is also fully drained, which mine is fully drained, should be at least. So make sure that's fully drained. Next, some people, including myself, you can buy a little valve that'll actually go on your where your city water connect, and you can connect up an air compressor. You can just pump the air and it'll just kind of blow out all the water that's in the lines. So little valve that'll actually screw on. Little valve will actually screw on where you connect your city water up. You want to go ahead and connect up your air, and this will actually blow all the water or anything that's in the lines out. I've kind of already pre-did this, so there isn't much in my system, but I just wanted to kind of show you the steps that need to take place to do this. Next, you want to check your anode rod on your hot water heater. So the anode rod is located usually at the bottom. Ours is located right there. So you're going to need a 1 16th inch socket. You're going to need a 1 16th inch socket. Once you have your hot water tank drained, you want to make sure there's no more, everything should come out. Our anode rod don't look too bad. We just changed it out last season. You want to make sure that it still has about 50% of its mass and that it's not wore out. This is very important because this will actually help protect your hot water heater from getting rusted and the minerals and everything with that. So put the anode rod back in. Alright, once you have everything drained, go ahead and put your low point drain plugs, put them back in. This is definitely one step you don't want to forget to do, because once you fill with the antifreeze, if you don't put it in, you'll pressurize your system and all your antifreeze will leak right back out. So please make sure you put your low point drain plugs back in once you have it drained. Alright, so now you need to access where you have your hot water heater tank, and you need to do the bypass. For the Coachman Catalina, it's kind of up under the, I guess you want to say, the basement level. So you're going to take the cover off, and then you're going to turn the valve. So you're gonna bypass the hot and the cold water. And then you're going to make sure that you do the one bypass valve. That way it can pass straight through. Some RVs actually have kind of a wet bay and they have the bypass valves, but you want to make sure that you do this before you pressurize everything with the antifreeze on your system. Otherwise you're just going to waste antifreeze and fill up your hot water tank. Now some people, they just blow all the water out of the lines, and really that, you know, that's good enough. I like to make sure that I fill all the lines with antifreeze, and so that way there's no chance that there is any kind of, you know, residual water or anything that's in there. You don't take any chance of it freezing or cracking or breaking your lines. You could pick up antifreeze either -100 degree or they have like a RV, a marine, -50 degree. Whatever type you use, it doesn't really matter. Just the biggest thing is to make sure that it's the pink and it's designed for RV and marine. So next you want to gain access to your pump, and there's another valve that it's actually for your fresh water. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this valve, and we're going to put it to bypass. What that does, that'll actually bypass the supply that goes to the freshwater tank, and you should find kind of like a maintenance hose or like a hose that's what you'll stick inside the antifreeze tank. So now we'll stick inside the antifreeze tank. Depending on the size of your system, usually about 1 to 1.5 gallons is really all that you need to pressurize your system. All right, now turn on your pump. Now it should be now turn on your pump, and your system will be pressurizing with the antifreeze. Now just open up all your sink until pink comes out. Close it. You want to do this to both your hot and your cold. Make sure you do all. Into your toilet. There, now that's pretty much it. So now you have your whole system pressurized and it's filled full of antifreeze. So that's pretty much about it for winterizing. Last things you really want to check, you want to make sure that your tire pressures and all that are good. Try to get a RV cover or cover your tires, especially if you're going to let it sit up for a while. And also in your refrigerator. As y'all remember, we made a mistake that we didn't leave our refrigerators open, so make sure you clean it all out. Make sure you don't have no food. Put some baking soda and leave these open to let them air out. So that's pretty much it for winterizing your RV. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. Please don't forget, if you continue to like us doing these videos, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us that thumbs up. Once again, thanks for watching KKOA. All right, bye.